Next, going to question 26. Here, we have a rhetorical synthesis question. These really big questions with all the bullet points, they're called rhetorical synthesis questions. Most of the answer choices here are not going to be doing what the prompt is asking for. If by any chance multiple answers do satisfy the prompt, then use the bullet points to choose between those answer choices. So let's put that to the test. So the prompt says the student wants to emphasize the duration and purpose of their work. So the duration is the long amount of time. And of course, the purpose is the reason for the work. So which answer choices are not doing that? Looking at A, at the museums, visitors can learn more about the people who have lived in the region for centuries. There's not even a mention of Cohen and Rodriguez's work there necessarily. It may or may not be, but we're not being told that it's their work. So we can easily get rid of A. B, Cohen and Rodriguez have worked to preserve the culture of the people who have lived in the US since the 18th century. Well, that's giving us the purpose because they're there to preserve the culture of the people, but it's not giving us the duration. For how long have they been doing that? Since the 18th century sounds like the duration, but that's the duration of the people themselves living there, not necessarily of Cohen and Rodriguez's work. So now looking at answer choice C, since 03, Cohen and Rodriguez have worked to preserve the culture through their museums. So here is the purpose of their work, to preserve the culture through their museums. And here's the duration of their work. They've done it since 2003. So this satisfies both of the demands of the prompt. Now looking at answer choice D. Influenced by the traditions of West and Central Africa, the culture developed in parts of the southeastern US during the 18th century. So here we're hearing about the culture, nothing necessarily about Cohen and Rodriguez's work. So we can easily get rid of that. And the answer remaining here is going to be C.